Hop in. Oh, I get it. You want to be launched like a new ship, huh? All right, here we go. Into the sea. You're tickling me. Look, I know you took a bath already this morning, but you're muddy, George. No. Hey, look at all the fun bubbles. See? George! George, aren't you gonna take a bath? Are you gonna take a bath tonight? You don't know? Tomorrow? Ever? Oh, well, I can't have a muddy monkey messing up the apartment. Okay, George, forget about giving yourself a bath. How about we give your truck a bath?
George loved making bubbles anywhere. He didn't need a tub. A bucket of water and a little soap worked too. They were so light and shining.
Oh.
Hi, guys. Oh, you're looking good, George. Well, at least the right half of you is. I guess someone's due for half a bath.
I wish, but George won't take a bath anymore. I don't get it.
Maybe George feels he's getting too old for a bath.
Of course, that's it. Turn on the water, George, and see what happens. Oh! George. George. Okay. Won't take baths, won't take showers.
They fooled me the first time I tried them, too.
It doesn't matter what shape bubble maker you use, they'll always turn out round.
All this bubble making made George miss Springy even more.
Sharky, you're more mud than dog. Hey, George, would you help me? Could you wash Sharky's ball?
Don't be shy about getting some of that clean water on yourself.
Of course. The park. The mud. Sharky!
No, 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 you're getting dirtier. George, slow down. Okay, I'll meet you back home. Wow. You beat me home. Why were we racing? George, you're taking a bath? Okay then, enjoy. Wow. I wonder what that was all about.
A bath just wouldn't be a bath without Bubbles and Springy. When Mrs. Quint asked for help setting up a surprise party for Mr. Quint's birthday, George was almost ready.
Whoa, it's not my birthday, George. I'm not supposed to get surprised.
He's home early.
Not yet, George.
Well, hey there, young fellas.
Ooh, looks like you sprung a leak. Bad luck today, huh?
Well, not all bad. Got to see part of the river I never saw before. The bottom. Well, I gotta change my soggy socks.
Don't. I mean, come to our house. We want to build a fish pond and need expert advice about fish.
Well, sure. Well, let me just get some dry clothes.
Here, dry clothes. Go help him.
All right, Mother, if you say so.
Huh? No Quint can resist fish crackers. They may come in handy.
Hello?
Oh, it's Mrs. Quint. Disaster. The bakery truck broke down, so they can't deliver the birthday cake.
Don't worry, I can go pick it up.
Oh, thank you. It's at Mr. Pescado's bakery over in Franklin Square.
George, it's your job to keep the Quints here so the surprise isn't wrecked, okay?
Eating this many crackers would keep the Quints here a long time. Somehow, this didn't look fair.
Those look delicious.
My brother's wife requested I proceed here to provide backup. Hey, Clint, happy birthday. Hey, Flint, happy birthday.
Hey, Wint, happy birthday. Well, didn't you know, George? All us Quints were born together. Of course, I'm the oldest, by 2 minutes.
The Quints were triplets. Now George had 3 people to yell surprise at.
Well, that's the same juice. Okay, we'll stay here so we don't have to wait for fish crackers.
Fish crackers.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
George had to admit he had no juice.
Happy birthday, boys.
Happy birthday.
George, meet our sister, Sprint Quint, the track star. She won 3 Olympic gold medals.
Oh, pshaw. That was long ago. Count 'em. 3.
The Quints were quadruplets. Now George had 4 people to yell surprise at. This was the best.
Flint, Clint, Wint, Sprint, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. George, meet our sister, Mint Quint. She prints money for the government.
Want samples of my latest work?
How could one little monkey keep 5 Quints here without juice?
George. It's me. Everything's ready. You did a great job.
Look, more fish crackers. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Fish crackers.
George couldn't wait to meet a real penguin.
Oh, this is great! Okay. You'll meet us at this spot at 9 a.m., right?
Right. Remember, if you get lost, use the outpost beacon to find your way back.
Don't worry. If we get lost, we can always find an igloo for shelter.
No, you can't. Igloos are found in the Arctic, not in the Antarctic.
Heck, this side of the outpost for the penguins. Okay, but don't go too far, George. If you see penguins, call me using the radio mic. Like this. Oh, it's gonna be a great day. Hi. I found a penguin. Well, it found me, but it's not a chin strap. I think it's an Allie penguin.
George had found one of the chin-strap penguin family. George was so excited, he forgot to call the man with the yellow hat. He also forgot to look where he was going. The camera was waterproof. Now George wished it would stay in one place.
George, where are you? Okay, I'm coming. I'll find you. George! George? Oops. No! Uh-oh. Excuse me, seal? Stop! There's no way to steer an ice floe. Wow, that's a humpback whale. We've got to get out of this blizzard. There's a cave. We'll need more protection than this. All we can do now is wait out the storm. There, George. Hey, the blizzard's over.
Now that George had the camera back, he could get the pictures Professor Wiseman needed.
Look, their nest! You found their breeding island. That's why we didn't see them earlier this year. Amazing work! How did you find them? We'll do it the same way every time we come.
Well, first, have a monkey drop the camera in the water.
Here we are, all the comforts of home. Even a shower.
No! George!
No worries, George. We get rain 6 months out of the year, so the tents are waterproof.
What's that?
Cook.
Oh, I've never heard of an animal called a cook.
Cook isn't an animal. Cook's a cook.
Wow, that was neat. Thanks, that was a great meal. Okay, I'll set up our beds.
These were the biggest footprints George had ever seen. He wondered who or what made them. Everyone else's footprints went one in front of the other. But these footprints were side by side. And they were really far apart. Was by hopping. Rabbits hopped. Maybe it was a giant rabbit. Or clowns have big footprints. Maybe it was a hopping clown. Or maybe it was a giant hopping clown rabbit.
George, it's bedtime. You want to stay here? Are you sure? Okay. Oh, wait. Better leave my hat here, since you won't be around to get it back for me.
Bye, George.
Be a good little monkey.
There were those footprints again. Only now, the giant clown rabbit had a tiny friend. It looked like they'd stopped here for a drink of water, but then the smaller footprints disappeared. Could it be? When clown rabbits drank water, they could fly? The footprints weren't made by a hopping clown rabbit. They were made by a whatever this little guy was. They were back at camp. Hopping sure made a monkey thirsty. Maybe his friend was thirsty too. If only he had a bowl to feed him with.
It'll dry out and be as good as new.
George's new friend looked cute in the man's hat, but he couldn't keep it. It was the bigger whatever it was. His small friend couldn't fly. He'd just been getting a ride. George had to get that hat. They were pretty still when they were drinking, but that watering hole was too far away. By the time George got there, the animals might be gone. If only he had his own watering hole. And then George realized he did. He just needed someplace to put it. And a lot of water to put into it. He hoped his friends were thirsty. George was happy to have the man's hat back, but he was sad his new friends ran off.
George, you won't believe it. Sea cows are amazing. You want to see?
Sea cow? That didn't look anything like a cow.
George, what happened to the rain cover on the tent? No worries, mate.
Yeah, long day. I could use a nice bath.
Oh, this day just keeps getting better. Turn around and I'll show you my favorite Australian animal.
His friends were back.
Those are kangaroos.
So that's what they were called.
They really like to eat grass. Just put it on the ground right beside you.
And that's when George decided kangaroos were his favorite Australian animal, too.
That's the Aussie way.
Back in the city, George couldn't stop thinking about his carrots. Finally, after what felt like 66 days, because it was, George had 3 full-grown carrots.
Those look ready to pull, George.
George wished he hadn't bitten this one when it was small.
Wow, that's a perfect carrot.
George showed his carrot to Mrs. Rankins.
Now, this looks like a prize winner. Let's find out if it tastes as good as it looks, huh? I'll go get a knife.
George needed something he could put the carrot in for safekeeping. Up.
Hi, George. Bill's not here. His bunnies got loose 2 days ago and he hasn't been able to find them. If you see them, tell Bill right away. They won't stay in one place for very long. Brownie, Spotty, Herbert, Nenninger, Black Ears.
Those looked like bunny tracks. George found them. They were cold, afraid, and very hungry. He had to tell Bill. But bunnies won't stay in one place. What if they weren't here when he got back? He couldn't carry them all. But he could carry them home in this. But it wasn't a 5-bunny case. They needed to eat. And if they were eating, they might stay put. But it wasn't going to be easy to part with his carrot. This was the hardest decision he ever had to make. But it was for bunnies. He had to get Bill before they finished eating.
If you hadn't gotten him to stay still, I don't think I ever would have found him.
The perfect carrot was gone, but it was a carroty hero.
something new is growing. Maybe a bird dropped some seeds there.
Woo!
If it's more carrots, can we eat one this time?
Hey, Allie, George, Bill, what are you doing up so early?
Looking for the Perseids.
Oh, they're beautiful. Have fun.
Yeah, this way. Keep your eyes open. The Perseids should be around here someplace. Grandpa said you can't miss them. Ooh! Shh.
Shooting stars!
Wow. Be sure to save some pictures for the Perseids, George. Okay, they're here somewhere. Do you see them? No. Bill, you go that way. Me and George will go this way.
Aye,
He's waving. Bill's trying to tell us something. He's saying, go this way. That way? Yeah, that way. Hurry, George. Oh, what is it? Where are they?
Oh, I was saying there weren't any. It's my new signal. Watch. Shazoo Shazam. No Perseids over that way. Flim Flam Bam. Or that way.
Oh. Oogie Woogity Woogaboo.
What's that mean?
It means I can't tell what you're saying.
It took both hands just to keep his eyes open.
What are you three working on so hard?
Shh. It's a surprise, Grandpa.
Well, this should wake you up. My super spicy hot curry soup. Be careful. It's zowie hot.
No problem. I love spicy stuff. The spicier, the better.
George realized their code could be a lot simpler. One flash meant nothing here. 2 flashes. I heard a sound.
Hey!
It came from that direction.
Okay.
It came from that way.
Operation Perseids is on. Go, go, go. Oh.
Two flashes. That means they heard a sound. It came from over there.
Shh. You ready, George? Okay. George! Nothing. Nothing. All we have is a bunch of pictures
The
of...
Perseids.
What? Where?
Right there. The Perseids is the name of a whole bunch of shooting stars that you can see every August.
Wow! And George caught them on film. Pretty good for a city kid.
You're the best, George.
Oh, what a nice surprise, you three. Now, how about some cocoa to warm you up?
Uh-huh.
Is it spicy?
Oh, quite a show, huh?
Even though they weren't creatures who looked like purses, the Perseids, or nature's own flashing lights, were pretty amazing to see.
No way. I'm thinking of maybe moving. Look after my stuff, will ya? Why? The dance party, that's why. This'll probably shock you, George, seeing as how I'm an expert at bunnies and boat building and pretty much everything. But I can't dance.
Oh.
Allie's probably taught her friends, and they taught their friends, and they taught their friends, and they taught their friends. How's it gonna look if a big kid like me is the only kid who can't dance? Outer Gitchy Goomy. That sounds like an okay place to live.
But he was sure he could learn it and teach it to Bill.
Oh my.
George wished there was a better way to study what the dancers were doing.
I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Send me a picture now and then, will ya? You want me to film them? Oh, so I can watch it and learn to dance.
Oh, well, hi, boys. You want to learn this? Well, it's called the box step. It's very simple. We step in time. The music keeps us together. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick.
Dancing should have a map.
Huh?
A guy can read those. Maps tell you where to go and how to get there.
George needed a map to tell his feet where to go. The Rankins dance didn't have a map, but it was about to.
Quick, quick.
Anyone want to go fishing? Oh, what's this?
Our dance map.
We're learning the box step.
Oh, the box step, eh?
Is left, right? Oh, I'm
Not
so
that
sorry.
way, your other leg.
Numbers? Good idea.
Hey!
We've been looking all over for you.
We saw your bike outside. Are we going fishing?
Well, as soon as I learn the box step.
The box step, you say?
I get it. The quick steps are smaller because they take less time. You're pretty smart for a city kid.
The problem wasn't the map. It was music. They needed some to keep them together.
We're doing it! We're dancing! Wait a minute. We can't go in there. I can't put this goofy map on the floor. Do-de-do, I'm such a bad dancer, I need a map.
That would look a little silly.
Does this make me look like I have mumps?
Hiya, George. Hey, Bill. Thanks for coming to my party. Did you go to the dentist?
And then George saw it. the box step was shaped like a box.
I see. All we have to do is make a box with our feet.
Sure. Hey, that's some fancy dance.
Bill, you danced beautifully.
And George, too. I wish I knew that dance.
You mean you don't know it?
The only dance I know is this. Whoops. But your dance looks fun. And I've got the perfect song. It makes me think of you, George. Aww.
Where's my banana?
Left is blue and right is red.
The George School of Dance was definitely getting off on the right foot.
Now I can have the fresh eggs every day. And fresh eggs, mwah! They make everything beautiful. Ooh, you come tomorrow, Giorgio, and I will make you a nice fresh egg omelet with pesto and peppers.
But the next day...
Oh, Giorgio!
Oh, there were no eggs.
Oh.
Or the day after the next day.
What am I gonna cook? Oh.
Or the day after the next day.
There is no hope. I wonder why they won't lay the eggs. Well, I guess it is not the bed.
The chickens seemed happy enough. They pecked around happy as can be every day. Maybe they were unhappy at night. There was only one way to find out. That night, things got a little noisy. It was clangy and bangy. And yowly. And howly. And sometimes all at once. George wondered if that was the problem. What if the chickens were too tired? Maybe if George could find a way to keep things quiet for the chickens, they'd be able to lay some eggs. And then he remembered. But chickens don't have fingers. Since the chickens couldn't use fingers to keep noise out, they needed a place where noise never got in. Luckily, George knew a place that was really, really quiet. At last, an egg. The chickens were happy. But the librarian wasn't.
I'm sorry, Giorgio, but I need them. They have all my secret family recipes. They're so secret, even I forget them if I don't have the books.
And then George realized books were just a bunch of paper. And he knew where to find lots and lots of that. But he ran out of paper, and he still needed to cover the roof and the floor. packing peanuts did. Packing peanuts made chickens wobbly. So George put them where the chickens didn't walk. Now, if he could just keep sound from coming in the window. But that made the coop look spooky. Maybe that bubble wrap was good for something after all. George could hardly wait until night to try the coop out. But he didn't have to. Once he finished soundproofing, the coop was so quiet, he fell asleep. And it wasn't even nap time. It was the quietest coop ever.
Still no eggs, huh? Eggs! You fixing my chickens, Georgie. Now we can make my famous pesto and peppers omelet.
And to George, breakfast never sounded so good.